Hello everybody and welcome to the Sports Star. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the University of Massachusetts, Kenny Pickett versus the University of Massachusetts film breakdown. This will be from about 14 and a half minutes to the end, so about 10 minutes of game film there. And I'm looking forward to it, so let's get into it. But before we get started, again, I said this yesterday in the video, thank you guys so much for all the support. We're almost there, we might even be able to get there before the end of January, which would be insane. And second off, a big thank you to Walk the Mock. I mean, they've been sponsoring us for a couple months now, and they're the best. Honestly, they're the best mock draft service out there. I can't thank them enough for sponsoring us. Now, getting into the video. Here we go. Let's full screen it. Get my magic pen out from here. And let's go. So you remember, so you got the ball just inside their own 10-yard line. Two wide receivers on either side, both outside the numbers on this side. One barely inside the hash, one outside the numbers on the other side. So we're gonna pause it here right before you throw it. We got this guy here open, this guy here open. This guy's kind of open that I think he could probably loft it over this guy's head, and then this guy's not that open. So one of these two is probably going to be his go-to, should be his go-to here. And I didn't see this before, but if you watch the running back here, he was on blitz pickup, and then once he saw that they were only blitzing free there, he decided to take off. Pickett saw that he was wide open and the closest defender being basically 10 yards away. So that's the right play there. I mean, that's probably a first down. And if you can break one tackle, that's a guaranteed first. Gets it there, defender gains some yards. So it wasn't as good as it could have been, and I think it would have made more sense to go to one of these guys, but he was covered then. This guy would have gained about the same yards as him, and the other two weren't easy throws in the slightest. Right here, right as he threw it. This guy wasn't open. This guy was open. This guy wasn't. This guy definitely wasn't. That's a hard throw to make. Plus, so yeah, I think that was a good throw there. It just didn't work out as well as it potentially could have. Let's watch it from the other angle. Yeah, that was and to be fair to him, that was almost a first down right there. So it's also kind of turned into a bit of a blowout here at the back end of the second half and second quarter. 16-0 Pitt. So here we go. Now we got same formation here going into it. And this time, the running back takes it to her out. He takes looks like a curl here. And Kenny Pickett just decides to scramble, gets the first. Well, looks like he gets it. Did he get the first there? Where's it? Yeah, he got the first there. And gets out of bounds before taking a hit. So let's watch. So we got him over the middle here. This guy's cutting, but he's going right into this guy's zone. And yeah, I mean, that was the right passer. I would have preferred him to take this, but that's a risky throw, especially on the run. So yeah, I mean, he probably made the right decision there to run, but yeah. So, moving on to the next play. Well, moving on to the next angle, I mean. So yeah, good run by him too. And I've said this a few times in the last video, but he is way more mobile than you would think just off looking at his stats. I mean, he runs, and you saw this coming out of high school too, and he was recruited as ESPN as a dual threat, and he doesn't run a whole ton. He's not like Lamar or Kyler Murray where they're running a whole bunch, but he runs well when he needs to. Kind of think more like kind of similar to Ryan Tannehill, where he doesn't, and it's not the same, where because Pickett's a lot more mobile than Tannehill, but neither of them run unless they absolutely have to, but when they do, they're pretty efficient with it. So yeah, let's get into the next play. I'll give you guys another look at that. So 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. 2 timeouts left for both teams. It's 2.5 minutes left in the second. Go away. Let's see here. So now we got tight end, 3 wide receivers, running back at the quarterback's hip on the right hash. So here you've got this guy who's open but not for a lot of yards. And, I mean, as soon as the ball went to him, it was going to be this guy, bam, right into him. That was it. And if the ball had gone to either of these two, this guy would have taken one, this guy could have taken one, this guy could have taken one. So these 3 guys are more or less off the board. This would be a decent play, but again, bam, right there. So that leaves this guy, because you got this guy who's over-pursuing. He's going after the quarterback like a missile. You've got this guy who's focusing on to him, and this guy who's flying over here. Now my screen looks like a kid's, I don't know. Makes the right decision, takes the pass over the middle to the, that looks like one of his wide receivers, and gets all the way. If that's not a first, that's extremely close to a first, maybe second in inches. So yeah, let's look at it from this angle. Yeah, you can watch. This guy was kind of on the, if you see somebody come over the middle here, take him. And nobody came into his zone there, so and actually this guy blew past his zone there, so he's like, nobody else is going to come into here because he's not coming back over the middle. So, may as well just take my shot at the quarterback because there's a massive hole there too. If he's a bit faster, bam. But he gets a good pickup there. Almost, if not a first down, almost a first down for sure. Yep, now it's 1st and 10 on the 33. Bit under 2 minutes left, 16-0. You know the drill. So we got a more bunch up set here with 2 wide receivers on either side, just outside the offensive line. In the middle of the hashes, run back on the hip. Okay, so let's go back and watch this play again. So right here, right before he froze, you got. Can I use the shape? Dang, okay, that's annoying. Here. So we got. Actually, I'm going to give it another couple seconds. Yeah, here we go. So he's open somewhat, but this guy would immediately, as soon as the ball came out of his hands, this guy would start running. This guy would start running. That would probably be a tackle. If not a pass defended, that's definitely a tackle on the spot. This guy is the most interesting here because he's covered pretty well. He might be covered, but there's also this guy coming in. But this guy's the most covered because he's focused on him. He's playing back a bit, and he's got the zone somewhere in this area. So that's one-on-one coverage with a safety. So I think best plan of action here is to take that, or if this guy cuts over the middle here, maybe take that. Now, a couple seconds later, it turns into a completely different look with this guy. There's no way you can get the ball there in time because as soon as he sees the ball coming out of his hands, he knows it's going here or here. And you can tell pretty easily by the way it comes out. Like he's not going to be bolting it, because if he bullets it, this guy here is going to run right into it. Possibly an interception, definitely a pass defended. So it's going to be a higher pass. So he's going to know as soon as the ball comes out of his hand, more or less, where it's going to be going. So there's no way it gets there because it's so much time between the ball leaving the guy's hands and getting here. The ball can't cover. At least I don't think the ball can't cover basically 25, 26 yards in a time that one defender can cover 3. So I think that's, if you throw that, that's probably getting defended. This guy's open. This guy might be open after a couple seconds. This guy, toss-up pass. And he just takes a dump down there because there's nobody really that you could consistently get open there. Maybe this guy going deep, but again, that's a harder pass to make, and I don't know how that would have worked with timing. You look at it from the other angle. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, really fast this plays. Okay, I forgot to do this last video, but in this one, I am linking the. Maybe you're gonna link it in the description or put it in the community tab. How to get to all this film, because it's a amazing source. I've been using it to just look over a bunch of players, and this is where I got all the film for the quarterback write-ups I did earlier late last year, and yeah, and it's great. I mean, I was watching a bit of off the line film this morning, actually, looking at a couple players. But yeah, let's get back into it, because I know that's what you're here for. So you got 3 wide receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback has a run back on his hip. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So right here we got these two kind of bunched up next to each other. He's your best option here. Let's go back to, I want to look at this before the play starts. So it's very much stacked to the right here, because you got, if you're doing your usual, y'all remember like the Madden hat count tutorials, we got the line here. 1, 2, this guy's coming over here, 2 wide receivers over here, 3 guys over here for 3 wide receivers. This guy could be coming over, this guy could be coming over. Wait, that's hat counts for, never mind, I forgot I did anything there. That never happened. But you watch this play here, just look at it, it's all of linebackers are all over here. There's like 2 corners from the looks of it, maybe even a third if you think that's a corner. As opposed to 3 guys, including 1 player over the middle, 1 guy playing outside, and then 1 guy who looks like he might even be blitzing. So here we go. So we got a kind of dump down. You got a dump down pass here, which is gonna be wide open because the closer guy to him has his back turned, and this guy is facing him, but you could get 5-6 yards out of it before, because you're getting the ball there in a couple seconds, within a couple seconds, and he can't get there for another 5-6 seconds maybe, and then he's got the outside because this guy's coming in here. He looks like he's coming in here or going up here. So this guy's going to be wide open because the second closest guy to him, right here, another couple seconds before he can get there. Then, maybe this guy, depending on what this dude takes. So yeah, let's see how this play breaks again for you. And I'll go on a bit more in depth after that. Okay, so that's a good pickup there, flipping the field basically. Going, getting the first down, getting past midfield, all the way down to the 39-yard line. It's this guy right here, number 3. And the problem here for the defense was, watch, number 3, right here. You have no corners that are even really within the zip code of him. The only guy looking at him is this safety here. This guy who's, if he tries to tackle him, got this guy to block. And this guy whose momentum's carrying him this way. So that's an easy completion there, because assuming you can get it into here, there's nobody there. There's no chance of pass defense there. Watch. And even as you get better, they don't turn around till the ball's basically in his hands, and then. But this also reveals one of Kenny Pickett's flaws. So, if you put that more into his gut, then that's potentially even more yardage if he can get moving again. but he gave him a bit of a high pass. Like, this is one of the things you'll see. He doesn't put his receivers in a great place to run with the ball. He gets the ball to his wide receivers a lot, but he doesn't always get him to run after. Not a major flaw, but it could end up costing. Say you're making a 2-minute drill drive late in the game, and you need. Well, it's a lot better to have a quarterback that'll put it. They could potentially miss the throw, but put him into the gut where at 5 to 6 yards, where the receiver can turn it into a bigger gain than high passes where he hits the ground, then it takes more seconds off the clock and back to the line. That's just my opinion, but I feel like that's going to be something he's going to work on. Got to work on. Also, great catch there from him. Let's watch this again. Yeah, so he actually had to jump for that pass, which is not something you always want to see on that kind of pass over the middle. But that might just be a nitpick from me. But just not sure how great I feel about that. See, now we got on the 39-yard line of UMass. About a minute and a quarter, more or less, left in the first half. Let's get into it. So you got 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left, running back on the hip. Bam. So watching this. So obviously, as per usual, you got. Just trying to use my pen here. This guy always going to be open. Probably not going to get the most yards though. This guy's the most intriguing option here because he's looking that way. He's looking at him. He's looking this way, maybe, or back at him. So, logically, the pass would go here. He'd turn downfield, take up the sideline. This guy will probably take him out, or this guy. Maybe this guy. But there's also, and either of these two receivers are viable. I just think this guy has the better chance of taking it longer. This guy is weird because he's kind of in this in-between space of 3 guys where they can all bat down the ball. I think if you pass the ball to him or try, he's just cut right in there, block pass. And then over the middle here, if this guy starts to go this way and he goes this way, bam, right up in the middle. Yep, they go up the thing. Then you got this guy's going to set a block up here to stop that. He's going to cut up the sideline. Should be a nice gain right here. Yep. Now I think he should have cut the sideline, but it did look like the wide receiver was kind of blocking him that way. Yeah, there wasn't enough space there to get that. But in a perfect world, he would have pushed him more this way, and someone could have cut it up the sidelines. I did not mean to switch colors there. I was happy with yellow. Now let's see what else we have. Also, good tackle there. I mean, that's number 3, just getting to, because there's a fair shot that he just leaves him in the dust there, but that doesn't. He makes a tackle on the legs, and it doesn't go anywhere else. Hello, we're back. Sorry for a bit of a technical mess up there. Let's see if we can find it again quickly. Sorry if that cut out there a bit for you guys if you're watching this on YouTube. Just had a little bit of a technical problem there, so yeah. Here, so let's watch this from the other angle again. So yeah, you've seen that. Now we're back to normal, so sorry about that. So now we're on the 25, clock's ticking in at the end of the seconds. 16-0 still. Let's get into it. So you have another triple at the bottom, 1 at the top, 1 receiver at the hip. Let's go back to right before you throw it. So he's backing up here. So this guy's kind of getting taken out because he's going this way. He's backing up. here, so that can't really work. This guy's probably the best option here, even though you have this guy, because you can put the ball over his head, but there's nobody else really that close to him. But then this guy's also wide open on the sideline, so I think that's probably where he's going to go, especially based off his eye line here. Can I turn up the... I can. I should have done this from day one. Oh, that does look a bit better. Okay, sorry if this wasn't all as good before. Trust me, I'm going to clear this up for the next game. I promise I'm going to. It's my first attempt at it. It's all up for here. So yeah, we're back 16-0 on the 18-yard line with 46 seconds left. So now we got tight end, 2 receivers, 1 running back, 1 quarterback, obviously. So we've got here, open, going up this way into the end zone. He's kind of here because this guy's momentum is going 100% that way at the moment. So he could be open at the end zone. This guy's kind of over the middle. He's open, but this guy flying down at him. Bam. Now, here. So he had that ball there, but I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell if that was a good defensive play or just bounce off the hands or what. Let's watch it from the other angle. That should make it a bit clearer. So yeah, here we go. Oh, this is a bit more laggy though. I'm going to turn it back down. Let's watch that one more time. Yeah, it kind of looks like a good defensive play there. Again, the ball. It looked like it was honestly either almost in his hands or in his hands, and just got the swat there. Now we got 41 seconds left in the second quarter on the 18-yard line. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are smart enough to understand that, but helps out a bit. Oh, that's new. They put a run play on there. I think it was meant to be a run pass option, but never actually turned into just handed off to the run. Good run there, though. Okay, now we got 2nd and 8, start of the third, on the 27-yard line. Ooh, launching it here. Okay, so this is an interesting play. So, first off, good job to the offensive line by giving him so much time to throw that. He got an eternity there. Actually, watch that again. Now, I don't think that's on the quarterback there, because it looks like he would have gotten there at the same time as the ball. That looked like it was a good pass, good everything. But the receiver stumbled. Looked like this guy kind of hit him from behind there. So good defensive play there, stopping that, but also great throw. I think could have gone in there. Let's see it one more time. Yeah, see how like that's close enough, and then he just stumbles. Which is unfortunate, because that was a big play there in the bag, but yep, that's what happens. Try to get a better angle from it here. Yeah, see, he stumbles there and can't get to it. Now it's 23-0. 3rd and 8, 27. On the 27, 14.5 left to go. So similar play set up here. You got this guy on the outside here who looks like he probably would be open if he passed it because he's going this way. This guy's focused on him. So yeah, let's see how this breaks a bit. And he just kind of takes a dump down to the tight end here. Oh, he caught it. That was a good catch there from him because that defender was bearing down on him. So yeah, not anything really special to talk about there. I'm just going to kind of let you guys look at this again and then keep going. So, 23-0 as before. First and 10 on the 38 with 13 minutes more or less left in the third. Okay, so this was a kind of a screen pass here. Watch it. So we got the offense line going here. Oh, why did it get so tiny there? Oh, it's highlighter now. What the heck? We got this going here. Oh, my size back up again. We got all this going over here with the guy taking the little screen pass there. I can't actually. Probably that guy. Hold up. I don't actually know if that was designed to be a screen there. I mean, it kind of looked like, or at least it wasn't a well-run screen at the bare minimum. Because, watch. You got all these guys kind of pushing off right at the beginning. Then you actually have your running back taking up block there before trying to cut back in. Yeah, so not a great right end play, and it kind of got blown up quickly, as you can see there, but interesting play call. Here we go. So now we got three receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Oh, I thought it was just a bad pass there to him. One of these guys. But it actually was just a good pass to him. But again, you see this not much room for run after the catch there, just because there just wasn't a whole ton of room, and he probably would have gotten tackled immediately, but he actually had to go down to catch it. I don't know much about this kind of process, but I'm betting that doesn't speak words. I don't think that's a great thing to look at as a scout there. Let's see what we got now. See, that was a good passer getting over the head of the running back. So now we got two at the top, a bunch kind of here at the bottom, and one on the right. So we got kind of running back dump down here, and then this guy looks like he's about here. Wait a couple seconds here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, this guy is about to be wide open because he is going all the way up here, but he's sticking right there. So momentum's just gonna kill it there. But he doesn't go up there. He goes to this dump down on the sideline, which good completion there. So yeah, that works out well. So here we go. Let's watch this again. Yeah, good Good completion there. I mean, he kind of fit that into it. He fit that into a very tight window, just making sure that was an actual completion. And we were in 3 minutes of the end of the thing, so you'll see how they got through 25 minutes of game time in 3 minutes. But I guess they are switching to kind of a run-base attack now. So here we go. I forgot I gave you a little breakdown there, but now we got wide open running back, wide open guy on the other side. This guy's open, and 2 covered. Takes a dump down there to the running back, who cuts. That was a very good play there from the running back, and because he's got 2 guys on him, bearing down on him. That should be a play over right there within 5 yards. But he cuts up. Great play there. Almost gets the first down from the looks of it. Here we go. $30-0 blowout at this point. And also, you can tell this was a game 1 for Pitt because there's nobody in the stands. I haven't watched the stands a ton for the Pitt games, but I guarantee as they got further into the season, those stands were getting full. So now we got 3 wide receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom, 1 running back on the side. So we got kind of a little, well, not a full stack here, obviously, but almost a stack here with 2 wide receivers and a tight end. Tight end's open, but he will get tackled the second the ball comes his way. All that stuff. Got this guy cut over the middle here, which should be open because he's focused on him. He's focused on him. He's focused on him. So and this guy's kind of basically moving more towards the center, but it's got the lower zone and he's got the higher zone. So should be a pass here to make. Ooh, what was that play there? Hold on. Oh, let me go back to. It kind of looked like he bounced off his hands there, but that's another one of those ones where he gives them hard passes to catch. Like, I don't think I've seen him give an easy kind of dump down here the whole time. Let's rush this one more time. Here we go. Now we got a bunch at the top here. 1 run back on the hip, 2 out wide. Man in motion towards the side, and then, yep, just kind of zips over the middle there. Good pass, good catch. No, few yards though. Okay, we got it. First, they got the first. Well, it looks like they got the first down there. Yeah, they got first down there. 8.5 minutes left. Here we go. We got 2 receivers at the top, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, 1 at the hip, 1 tight end. Keep going deep. The end zone, no catch. Good defense. I mean, so. Yeah, he didn't let the receiver get any traction on him there. Didn't let him get just kind of stuck with him the whole time. I mean, I can't fault that on defense at all. I think that was the right play there if because he had a little bit of separation and then just didn't. Here we go. We got I think, so we're looking at this here. He's looking like he's going to scramble here. Got a pass over the middle they could potentially make. Got this going to the outside, and this guy's open. Well, open. So that was a good pass on the run there. Like, here, watch this again. So he tricks everybody into thinking he's going to scramble it. In fact, and then just zips it to the tight end there. Looking like his... I couldn't tell if that was inbounds or out of bounds. Let's watch it again. The other angle. I don't see why he scrambled there because it didn't look like the pocket was starting to collapse yet. So, but he did it, got the outside, completed it. Good pass, good catch. Now we got 2nd and 11, or down at 17. Now here we go. So yeah, so that's all from Kenny Pickett versus University of Massachusetts. This is game 1 of, I'm thinking 3 at the moment. Might be more, might be less. But this video, we're recording this Friday, December 6th or 7th. The days are kind of flowing together now. 7th should be up. Should be up for members sometime today. Should be up for everybody else the 8th. And yeah, well, I'm probably going to get recording on, I'm thinking UT tomorrow. So, have a good one. See you in the next video.